Hello, I just wanted to do this quick video really just to let you know how the public profile team is getting on. We're obviously some way into the process now. We're now on phase 3, which is the development of the brand and the website. So phase 1 was getting a new name, which we've now managed to decide, which is Cornerstone City Church. And then phase 2 was all about developing the logo. So phase 3 basically takes phase 2, getting the logo in, and develops that and evolves it a bit as we start to create a bit of a brand. So what we've done, we've taken the logo and the artwork from our initial online contest, which we did in phase 2, and we've handed that over basically to a company that we've decided to award the web development and branding contract to. So at the beginning of phase 3, what we did is we approached 6 to 7 different web development companies, and we put the price out to tender. We had quite a cohesive document which we can email you and send you if you'd like to read that, which is basically how the new website is going to respond and what we're looking for in regards to content and layout, and the ability to be able to use different types of video hosting and stuff like that on the site, and to make it more feel like a magazine rather than a static site. So it's going to have links and almost like tentacles into social media, and pulling information from things like Google Calendar and presenting it on a cohesive central events calendar and different things like that. So it's going to be really good. It's going to be particularly very strategic in reaching into the student population. It's going to be something they're massively going to be able to engage in, and also the college sort of age youths that we feel a lot of faith for actually in Mid-Kent College. Particularly as we start meeting in that building in July and August whilst the Jasper Centre is being redeveloped. I really do feel in faith that God would have us sort of reach out into sort of the late teens, early 20s, sort of 30s. I think that's going to be a key age range for us in the days ahead, and to have a really good functional website that we can all use, but particularly that is going to be really responsive and just engaging for people that are new to the church. They're going to be able to find what they need very quickly, very simply. It's going to be more like an experience rather than just a site of static, dead information. It's going to be like a magazine that will daily and weekly reflect the season of life that the church is in, with lots of changing videos and pictures and stuff like that will really catch the eye and really be quite timeless, and hopefully will stand us in good stead for the next sort of 5, 6, 7 years. So it's a real investment. So we would just sort of wanted to encourage you really that this is all going on. If you want to know more about that, please do come and speak to me. The company that we've actually decided to take on that project is Open Water. They were, in my opinion, the best of the companies that we approached in regards to understanding who we are. They're a local company which has got its own benefits in being able to meet up with them quite regularly, but also the creative director there, Philip Hanson, is also an elder at a local church in Cliff. So just on a lot of levels, it feels like a real kingdom initiative that we'll be able to partner with these guys who are local, know the Medway scene, are also interconnected with that. They've also got strong links with Jubilee, who we obviously know those guys over from Maidstone, and are very thankful for them and all that they've done for us in recent years. And we just want to say, look, this is going to be a really exciting venture, this website, and also seeing the brand develop out of that. So then we've got like a visual culture through which we're able to communicate a lot of what Cornerstone City Church is going to be and mean in the days and weeks and years ahead. So it's a very exciting time. I'm really thankful for Bola, for Jim, for Tabby, and for Rob and Brian and Sandra, who've all given up a lot of time to meet with me and with one another, and to prayerfully consider all the different phases that we've gone through. And what we wanted to do is basically present to you an opportunity to get involved in what we're doing. As part of the website, what we had an option basically that we get a professional photographer to come in, and basically a cost of about £1,000, £1,500, to come in and take lots of shots of the church and different things to do with the community of Cornerstone City Church for our new website. Or do we gather that content ourselves? And what we want to say to you is, if you've got a decent camera, maybe on an iPhone 4 or something that's an equivalent or better, that takes about 5 million megapixels, then please would you just take lots of pictures of social gatherings, of the church, when we're gathered on a Sunday, of the building, of Rochester, of Gillingham, of Chatham, of Strood, of Raynham, of Walderslade, of Lordswood, of all the different places. If you're out in the peninsula, if you're going for any walks at the Strand or in the Riverside Country Park, anywhere like that, anywhere that is Gillingham High Street, anywhere you can think of, take pictures. And try not to get the faces of children in there if you can help it, unless they're children from the church congregation. And then what we're going to do is basically sift through those pictures. So we would ask you to email them to me which is gordon@medwayfamilychurch.co.uk. And then what we will do is basically we're going to go through, glean and gather the best of those. We're going to add some filters to them, maybe edit and crop them. And then with your permission and the permission of the people that might be in those pictures, we will then populate the site with all of that content, which is going to be great. It'll have more of a flavour of who we are as a local church. It'll have something of our DNA and our heartbeat running through it. So we just wanted to invite you to be able to do that. All of the information for that will be in the both on the MFC reborn.info website, but also on the weekly emails in the coming days. So please do keep an eye out for that. Please do enter in. Don't leave it to other people. We've also approached some people who are particularly skilled photographers to get out there with their cameras. So you might see a few people snapping some pictures of you in the days ahead, which would be exciting, but also frightening for some of you, I'm sure. But we won't use any pictures. If you don't want a picture of you to be used, then we won't use it. So we're going to approach each of you about that as well, particularly if you're a member or guest of the church. So there you go. So thanks for listening. Nearly 6 minutes, so I better sign off. But yeah, thank you. Please do keep an eye on mfcreborn.info for more updates on the church relaunch on Sunday, the 15th of September.